What's up, YouTube? So today we're gonna make some mashed potatoes, and we're gonna start with just boiling our water while we peel our potatoes and we get ready to cut them up. So first things first, I remember when the first time I made mashed potatoes and I used milk as instead of heavy whipping cream, and that was a huge mistake. They were so dry and disgusting. So I watched a couple of videos and I made mashed potatoes 1,000 times since then, and this is my method. I season the water. Once it's boiling, I put my potatoes in and I let my potatoes come to a boil and get kind of soft, but not breaking all apart and things, because I'm gonna mash them up myself. And baby, if you know, you know, sometimes you got to use what you got to get what you need. So instead of a potato masher, I use my little what is it called, a spatula. I season my potatoes again with the same season I season my water with. I add a little bit of butter in there. I think I put some garlic powder in it this time too, and I did. And then some heavy whipping cream, which I thought I was showing the camera that this is what I use, heavy whipping cream, but it was like poor quality of showing this camera. So then I started mashing up my mashed potatoes and moving around in my heavy whipping cream. And I don't know any measurements because I just be eyeballing. I am not a chef. I just cook for my family. So I'm going to end up adding some more heavy whipping cream because that was obviously not enough. It seemed like what it looked like when I used milk that very first time I made mashed potatoes. I'm telling you, it was disgusting. So trust me, use heavy whipping cream. Leave that milk alone. It make it way more creamier or something. I don't know. And then I have a little secret that I add to my mashed potatoes, which, and I don't think my family even know that I do this, but I like to add in some mozzarella cheese. Do you hear me? Mozzarella cheese. Not a whole lot that when you break it apart, it's all stringy and stuff, because that's how mozzarella cheese is. It kind of do like the cheese pull. I don't like that much. Just enough for a little bit of taste. And then I go back to mashing and I go back to moving it around and getting it all in there and melt it up. Some of my family don't know, but they don't know why it tastes so good. But it's that cheese. Boom, bap, bam, bam.